better musician. My name is George Cooling. This is our sample piano lesson. Today we'll be looking at a John Lennon song called Imagine. I'll be teaching you the verse piano part of this song, and we'll be looking at some basic theory along the way. So here we go. Today we're going to be using the C major scale. Now the C major scale contains all the white notes of the keyboard and none of the black notes. Now our C note is right here. Now each major scale follows the same pattern. This pattern is whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. Now what's a whole step and what's a half step? Well, a whole step would be from here to here, and we have one note in between. Same from here to here. And then when we get here, you'll notice there's no note in between, so this is considered a half step. Now a half step would also be from here to here, from here to here, here to here. So again, that pattern was whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. Now we can take that same pattern and start on any note, and it will give us our major scale. So if we want to start from D, figure out our D major scale, we'll take that same pattern, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. And there's our D major scale. Now you know how to find a major scale on the piano. Now our song Imagine that we're playing today contains two major triads, a C major triad and an F major triad. Our C major triad consists of a C, an E, and a G. Now each major triad consists a major third and a minor third. Now how do we find out a major third or a minor third? Well, on the piano, a major third, you're going to have three notes in between each note. So in between our C and our E, we have three notes. For a minor third, we'll have our E and our G and only two notes in between. So these two notes, then another one on top. And this is our major triad. And you can use this to find out any major triad on the keyboard. Now using what we just learned, we're going to figure out our F major triad. So we're going to start with our F, which is right here. Now we're going to go a major third above, which remember, we're going to have three notes in between. 1, 2, 3. And this will give us our A. Now we're going to go a minor third above that, which is two notes, 1, 2, and that gives us our C. So our three notes for our F major triad is F, A, and C. So the piano part for Imagine is basically just those two broken chords, a C major chord and an F major chord. So let's start with our C major chord. So again, our C major chord is a C, E, and a G. I'm going to be playing a lower C in my left hand. Now we're going to take the top two notes, the E and the G, keep them together, and we're going to rock back and forth between the E and the G and the C. So it's going to be like so. So now we're going to be moving on to our F major chord. Our F major chord again is an F, an A, and a C. Now in this song, they're not playing the F major chord in root position. And what that means is right now we are in root position. It's the F major chord, we have the F on the bottom. F is the root. Now they're playing it in second inversion. Now to get to the second inversion, we do the following. For first inversion, we're going to take this F and put it on the top of the chord. So our A is on the bottom. So this gives us a first inversion F major chord. We still have the same notes, still have an F, still have an A, still have a C. Now to get to second inversion, we're going to take our A and move that to the top again. So now we have our C on the bottom, C, F, A. Still the same notes. Now I'm going to take these same notes in the same position and move them down an octave. Still got the same notes, still in the same order. I'm going to play F in my left hand, going to do the same rocking back and forth that I did before on the C. So now that you've got that down, let's take those two chords and put them together. So now we're just going to be adding one more note into the mix, which is this B note right here, which is going to happen in between the C chord and the F chord, like so. Lastly, we just have to add a few more notes. These notes are going to be A, A sharp, B. And it's going to sound like this. Congratulations, you've just learned the beginning of Imagine. So now we're going to be moving on to our live chat segment, and I'll be answering some of your questions. So Alex is wondering what I was doing with the sustain pedal during the song. Well, I was keeping the sustain pedal down for the duration of each chord. So I was keeping it down during the C chord, and then in between the chords, take it off quickly and put it back down for the duration of the F chord. So it would sound like this. Now Tyler's wondering, when do I know when to change chords? Well, in this song's in 4/4 time. What that means is we have 4 quarter notes per bar, and the chords are changing at the beginning of every bar. So our count is going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And then when we get to the second one is when we're changing chords. So it's like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Well, this concludes our sample video. Thanks for visiting Better Musician. Hope to see you soon.